Hey, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, September 9th, I think. Good morning, girls. Good morning to Digging with Deej and Michigan Gems. Thanks for joining me this morning. It says 3, so we got somebody peeping us. Come on into the padded cell. We don't judge. There we go. Rosa. Hi, honey. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining. Look at that. My 3 faves. Where's Mama? No. Then it would be the 4. We got the girl group happening this morning. Okay, let me get rid of this so I don't start it again. Right? It's an og. It's girls gone not so wild. We keep our tops. Oh, shit. We keep our tops on. I was supposed to remove this. Hold on. Hang on. Oh, shit. Supposed to hit the button that says remove from the stream and instead remove from the studio. There we go. How you doing, Roseanne? Or Rosa? I know most people call you Rosa. Mini Jim will be 13 on the 14th. Girl, both of my girls are in their 30s. Caden's mom, I think, is 33, possibly 34, and Chantel is about a year and a half older than her. It was Chantel's first birthday, and I was kind of like, what? I'm what? We all know how that works. My older than me sister, but number 2 sister, we're 14 months apart, and then the one after me, the 4th girl, we're 16 months apart. So yeah, we were brought up Catholic. See, you know what my parents were doing on those cold months, and even not so cold. I think if I was my mother, I would have handed my father a box of tissues and said, "Go at it." I'm all set being Jiffy Pop. Little Sprout's doing awesome. Let's see. I got him on my screensaver. And my precious boy. I love him. We go to court on Monday for the temporary guardianship and custody of a minor, and I'm stepping it up to not be temporary. So hopefully that works. I've been at his bedside every day since he's been born on August 25th, except for the 2 days that we went camping last weekend. However, I kind of felt like who knows when that's going to happen again. And he's in the most capable freaking hands that you could even imagine. And they have mine and my husband's numbers. So, yeah, we did a getaway last weekend. He is on call this week. So he will have the keys until Monday when he turns them in, which is also, again, the same morning we go to court. Our queen has died, 96. She did well. We now have a king, King Charles III. You know what? He must be so thrilled because I didn't think the queen was ever going to expire. She is so strong and like a rock. And I got a bruise. I don't know where that came from. I really didn't. I thought Charles might expire before her. So, yeah, he's been through a lot. We'll see how that works for you guys. King Charles III, congratulations for the crown. Joanna Dubois, mwah, mwah, my bestie is here. Good morning. Tina, you might want to get a will saying your other daughter gets Sprout if something happens to you and his mom can't get him. Yeah, no shit. That's like, yeah, that's fucking down the road. You know what? I'm still praying that his mother straightens the F out and gets help. You know, we can't force her. She has to decide. I don't want her going to I don't want her going to, that's another stipulation. Like, I don't want her going to like a 5-day freaking rehab and thinking that, that she's going to be okay and la la la. And as long as she goes to the clinic every day, everything's fine. No, I don't need to find out that my grandson was stuffed in a fucking drawer, shit like that, because he wouldn't stop crying or whatever. But yes, that's I've already, my firstborn and I have already discussed that. We both know how that's, gonna roll, but considering I still haven't been granted the permanent custody, my daughter has been ghost. She hasn't been to the hospital in at least a week that I know of. The last time she posted pictures of her and the baby daddy visiting Caden was, I think, last Tuesday or last Wednesday that they posted on social media, and have not been back since. He really is. He's so loved. He's so cute. And I understand, like, is it going to be a breeze? No. Was it a breeze when I raised my two by myself? Hell no. But I have a great partner. I also have a daughter that's here to help out. Not here physically, but all I have to do is say the word, and she'll come, or we'll bring him to her and her boyfriend, and they can enjoy his company for a while. You know what I mean? There's ways of getting that one little break. And like I said, I have broken sleep anyway, so hopefully that should kind of work out for both of us. He likes to be mobile, so he likes his swing, which he's got an egg chair too. Except his is cool because the hospital swings do not swing. They kind of like gyrate. They kind of go like up and down and to the side. You know what I mean? Like, they don't do this. Okay. But he likes to be rocked, which has that motion. Then again, I have freaking Canadian gliders. But again, it's the motion and the being held and skin to skin or whatever, and heartbeat and la la la. And he already latches on my finger. He knows when Mem's there. Can't remember if I asked you. Did you get my email? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Just want to make sure I'm reading everything in the chat. And yes, you are, Joanna. And Joanna and her husband Scott are there for us too, which is so appreciated. And we love you guys. Shut up, or you're going in the other room. I'm talking to the dog. And again, yeah, I show such compassion, right? Shut the hell up. He's under my leg, whining already. I don't know why. He's eaten. He's been outside a million times. There's this one fucking piece of hair that is just really... Okay, girls. We're all girls, right? Yeah, we're all girls. There's this... See that? There's this one corner. Oh, sure. Now that I'm doing it, it ain't going to show. Now we'll do the little fringy fringe. So it doesn't look blunt. Blunt. Get it? Oh, look! Still fucked up! But see, that's supposed to be the part that goes to the side. But see, it's not, not copacetic. There we go. Fuck it. Looks a lot better. Okay. It's my OCD. I can't help it, guys. Like I said, there are people that are cutters or whatever, and I don't mean to keep bringing that up. Um, I am a cutter of hair. I always have been. I see something, whether it's a good day or a bad day, but if I see, I go, oh no, that's not. Shut it, shut it. But anyways, I forgot to do the fucking salute to all my peeps, which is we got all girls here this morning. Yay! It's Girl Power Friday. My poor Shan taco salad minus the taco, just lettuce, the taco meat and cheese. I've been going there for what, 15 days, something like that, since the 25th. JP Lonzamore, we got the bird guy. TGIF. Thanks for joining, JP. Yeah, I've been there from day one since the 25th. Yesterday I'm in the NICU. Not a problem, we'll be here. I was in the NICU and one of the nurses came in. It's so funny because now they don't even, when you ring the doorbell, ding, dong, and they have a camera, they don't even ask for my name. They just hit the bell because I've been there. However, I was there yesterday and they are, let me just say, man, they are very attentive, not just to the babies. I've had numerous nurses walk in and ask me if I'm okay. Could they get me anything? Normally I got my iced coffee, okay? I was in there yesterday, first time in 2 weeks, mind you. And a nurse came walking in, the one that was there when I showed up at like 10 o'clock yesterday. And she came walking in Caden's room and she was holding a menu. And she says, hey, look, I want you to look this over, and if you see anything you like, just use the phone and call for room service and say that, the room that you're in, la, la, la. Meme, you need more than iced coffee, especially a long one. You're going to be all jittery or whatever. She don't know me, but I just thought that was... and then she said something about the family room or whatever, and la, 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 over by the bathroom. I go... that is news to me. I said, I use the bathroom on the first floor, either before I go to Dunkin' Donuts or following Dunkin' Donuts, but before I go up to Caden's, because I have no clue or anything other than you walk through the door, you go over to the double sinks, and you do the washing to your elbows for, 20 seconds before going to see the babies. Good morning, Rocky Mountain Light Prospecting. Thanks for joining us this morning. Heading to pick up board member. Volunteers are hard to come by these days. I hear ya. I'm on the road in 2 minutes. You seem to be on the road quite a bit. You be careful. Safe travels. Always great to see you, Rob. So yeah. So right past where you wash up, there's a little corridor. Like behind where you wash up is a bathroom. Hey, okay, never knew it was there. Beyond the bathroom is a family room / kitchenette. Paparazzi's in the house. Good morning, honey. Thanks for joining us. So she said, when you order your food, when it comes up, it'll be brought to the nurse's station, and then someone will come get you and say, your food is here. And you take your tray and you go into the family room, which they have like a little tiny, kind of like it's like half and half. It's half like a sitting living room area. They got a TV and a bunch of movies, and from what I can see, they're all like the plastic hard backed ones. So I'm going to say Disney or Pixar cartoons, which makes sense when you're up in the NICU. If you have well, you can't really bring your children with you unless it's. I don't think you can. You can on the maternity ward, but I don't think in a NICU. But anywho, I was like, first time I said I had no clue. I said I knew in the maternity ward where at least the kitchen was, so you could go get a coffee, tea, graham crackers, whatever. I've been in that NICU since the second day of his birth. Didn't know where the bathroom was. Had no clue about the family room. No one ever, they didn't. It's not like they gave me a tour. BC Treasure Trails is in the house. Thanks for joining us. We are not in the. This is what I call my in between room or my studio. Um, because whenever the peanut comes home, yeah, no more the Bob Ross painting is in the dining room. So yeah, this is my studio. People have been here before. That's the door to come in from the hallway. There's my canvas from Tango Tango. There's some of mine, and then there's the door. That's why I call it the in between room, because we come from the hallway to the studio. To through this doorway is a work area, workshop, and then there's the side door to out. So, baby's in the house. So, if you want to call it a closet, it's technically a third bedroom, den, office. Like if we wanted to, we could turn this into baby's studio, a baby studio, baby's bedroom, except that the door right here goes to the workshop and outside. So, we'd have to make it a little more secure. I mean, no one can come in from the outside anyways. I have my welfare my welfare lock on the door. We have a broken screen door, which we have to get it fixed. But right now the baby is not even home, so that's not neither here or there. Okay, but anyways, I got rope tied around the handle, which I pull it, and then we got this thing on a shelf, and I kind of like put the rope through. But one day when I was standing there and Milo wasn't coming in, I braided that rope and made a knot on the end. That thing you cannot pull off of the little piece once I pull the door shut, and I put it between I put it in the back of like this little metal thing. I don't even know. I don't even know what it is. Like picture maybe a CB radio and the hey breaker 19 and you hang it up with that little piece on the back of the would fit in the slot. Baby studio. Yeah, you mean baby making studio? So yeah, this picture behind me that used to be hanging in the dining room at one point when I first started my live stream, and then I swapped it out to the non-Bob Ross painting. But I was kind of hoping, but I can only see it small. I was kind of hoping that this would give us a big enough backdrop, so that you wouldn't have to see my whole counter, my cabinets, and all that stuff. But Miss Mary Metal Detecting, good morning, and thank you for joining us. Yeah, ECOA, East Coast Outdoor Adventurers, because really, I'm gonna answer this because you never know at the hospital. Okay, sorry. Hello, speaking. Hi, good yourself. Okay. Yes, definitely. Snip. Okay. Hello. Okay. Didn't have any cappuccino or anything this morning, did you? Okay. I'm just trying to make light of the situation. All right, sweet. And I will be there later on, probably about right around 12:30, 1 o'clock to visit. Okay, thank you. Alrighty, I think they just hung up on me. All right, our little Caden baby, he's being a snippied. Which I took a picture and sent it to not of his peepee. I took a picture of his belly button the other day because I got the clamp. I got to snip his cord. Um, so I got the belly clip. And they have been asking me for like the past 4 days about whether I knew if my daughter wanted him to be circumcised, and I was like, probably, because I don't want my grandson walking around like he's wearing a hoodie. Bald is beautiful. So yeah. Oh, so back to Bill. Hubby has been really going to like a lot of these silver stacker channels and yada yada yada. And I mean, he goes everywhere. He excuse me, frequents a lot of new channels. He tries to show support and sub them. Where was I going with that? Oh, I guess I can. There was a whole reason why I was saying that, but anyways, we got some the mail, and I'm sure he wants me to show the goodies. So yeah, that was the hospital calling because they had the one of the doctors that was there for my daughter's delivery, and they are going to circumcise Caden. Hey, hold your comments, okay? Like I said, we all like the nice, clean. I don't want to be like, that's all this. The turtleneck area is where shit gets stuck. You know what I mean? We had a turtle, and I'm thinking about Squirtle, and that's kind of like what it would remind me of if, the three fucking rings going around. Like, don't be scared. Come on out. No. Sorry. Right now, it looks like a little fucking micro Chiquita banana. So my daughter and I have been like, maybe that's the little piece that they cut off because the rest of it looks fairly decent. But I'm like, is it me? Because we were laughing. It was like, how can I explain it? Kind of like a fucking eggplant. It's like thicker on the bottom, or a gourd. It's kind of like thicker on the bottom, and it peters out, and it peters out to it like a chip. And I was like, we both were like, what the fuck is up with this thing? Clean is nice. Yes, yes. But I'm all set with keeping his belly button skin, which that's probably already been discarded. I got the clip. I don't need to be like the Fockers and keep his, hey, look, drop his freaking circumcision foreskin into the fucking onion dip. But again, that's what it was. Hubby, Jesus Christ, my mind is all over. Sorry, Bill and everybody. The ECOA. We've been told in the last week, geez, holy moly, that's a long name, blah, blah, blah. And if you want somebody's name to show up in a chat, you have to write it exactly how it's written. So they're like, geez, Team Clanbeck East Coast Outdoor Records. That's a long mouthful. Says the person talking to that. Anywho, bunch of different channels, not just silver stackers. But so we decided, fuck it, man. Everybody knows us as Team Clambake anyways. You know what I mean? So we'll just shorten it to Team Clambake. So we circumcised our name. And in parentheses in our About Us or on our name page, it does say ECOA equals East Coast Outdoor Adventurers. Again, we're just trying to like make it easier for peeps. Team Clambake is us. Team Lynch, we are not. They are more loved, receive more love. So we do not want to steal any, love or people that just fucking read team and think it's, them. So now that I brought up hubby going to different channels, we got, this one was from the Silver Scrounger. I can't, babe, which one did you win 3 giveaways from? Was it from Hunting Southwest Ohio? That one was the one you won the 3 giveaways, right? And you're still waiting for, did you get that, Weedy? I mean, did you get that, Penny? Are we still waiting? My mom keeps my clip and cord. I have jack cord and clip. Yep, and that's what I said to Chantel. What we're going to do is, we're going to start like a scrapbook or something. I have a mommy book, but I'm not mommy. I'm Mem. And I was reading about it, and it was like, hey, you're supposed to write down your experience. He lived through that horror story, and if he wants to relive it, then I'll show him Brunch with Bean, okay? Because other than visually being there and seeing it, that is about as close to the horrific description he needs to, that he would ever need to know. And so, yeah, we'll try not to have to share that with him. So we'll open up this one from Silver Scrounger. I think it says, congrats on winning the limited mintage. What in the hell is that, babe? Oh, it's Italian. Okay. In Teglio. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to read his print. It's kind of like couple of letters. In Teglio Mint Round. Glad to have you as a subscriber. Looking forward to more comments from you, Scrounger. So thank you so much for that. But we will show you. Let's get the flap off. I want to make sure. Okay, now what did you say, babe? Only 500 sub giveaway, but did you say there was only 500 of these coins made? Damn, the light. So I'm trying to do it so there's not so much glare. So that's one side of it. Limited mintage, and it's got the authentic certification, I think. And it's in a clip. It's in a case, so I can actually show you. All right, let me get my fingers. He said yes. So there's only 500, I think, of these made. Stupid light. There we go, guys. I'm so sorry. It says 500 down here underneath the podium pen, whatever you want to call that. Why? Where does the light come? Yeah, see, in Taglio. So I'm gonna guess that's Italian. Good one, Bean. And yeah. So thank you so much for that, Silver Scrounger. Hubby got a Woody for that. Showing. And then this is the say it wrong, so we'll wait till I have the package in my hand. Hunting Southwest Ohio, and this is the one that hubby won like three different gauze. He kept saying raw, I think, or the other guy was. The penny is the best. Oh, it is in here, baby? Okay, so we'll show you what he got. Come on, the little corner. Rosa, if you're still here, did you get your stuff yet? Did you get your box of goodies? Mama's gone detecting. Hi, babes. Welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning. Okay, we got a Hunting Southwest Ohio sticker. It's going to go on the sticker board. Okay, so I want to make sure everything... Boy, that envelope is really, really sticky. So we got a silver proof set. So we'll show you the front side first. And again, I'm sorry about the glare from the overhead light. Very, very nice. Quarter proofs. And in the back, packs of them. I was gonna say I am big, so I don't have to hit the thing to make it bigger. I am huge. Oh wow, how many? Is this one empty? Do they have them all in one package, baby? Oh yeah, remember he was like, no, you don't remember. He was like, shit, one of these things are empty, but we think they're all together. So we'll just. So okay. Oh, this was another gall. All 3 coins, correct, babe? Which is so funny because he's. I can't remember if we found a Ben, but we might have gotten one from somebody. But so this is the first coin. Kennedy. I thought I brought my damn glasses in here. Shit. Oh, it's my year to 1964 Kennedy. $50. Shabam. And then we got the Slippery. And then I love the bird on the back. And then we have a 1942, I think. Babe, is it 1942 or 1947? We're going to go with the 2. Maybe you guys can see it. Let me get my fingers out of the way. A Walking Liberty. $42. I seen it with my own diabetic eyes. Check out this bird. I love how that bird looks for some strange reason. He's like ready to like fly off the cliff and peck somebody's eye out. Somebody. And then we got a. I think it says 1951, Benjamin Franklin. Let me move my fingers again so if you guys can see the date. 51, yes. And then the back with the Liberty Bell. Coolio. So that was the second gaw. Oh, and then this is the one, babes. This is the one hubby's like feeding over right now. They only made these. Hubby said they only made these for 2 years. Correct, babe? Correct me if I'm wrong. 2 years. And I can't remember if he said that they were before the Indian heads Anywho, it's a, what do you call it, babe? It's a penny. It's a, some type of penny. I don't know if I got it upside down. You know, sucks when you don't know which side is the first side and which side is the obverse. He should, it's a flying eagle scent. Thank you, babe. Cigar time. And then, yeah, and then it's got this decal on the back. 110. It's a, yeah, flying eagle scent. So that's cool. We do not have one of these. We have Indian heads. We have Wheaties. We have a jar, a glass, like wine jar full of Wheaties that we have found, only found by metal detecting. And usually when we send shit to somebody, and you know what? I space sending it to Rosa and Jason when we sent their candies. Don't kill me, kid. But we usually send wheat pennies to our peeps also. So yeah, so he got the 3 coins with the Kennedy, Walking Liberty, and Ben Franklin, the Flying Eagle scent, and this awesome how much is it? 90% silver proof, or are they all? I don't know if it says it right there. Do I have it upside down? It says USA, I think. And again, I apologize for the little fucking shitty light. Silver. So yeah, more to add to the collection. But which these really should be like in our save. Locked away. Right now, we will put them on the shelf because we don't have to worry. Oh, I almost forgot to put the shit in with it. So again, we thank you very much for Hunting Southwest Ohio for the awesome coins that you gave during your 500 sub giveaway, I think is what he said. No, that was the other dude. That was the other dude with the plastic round. So, because that was a limited edition mintage. But yeah, honey was very happy when I gave him a screenshot of what came in the mail the other day, because we've been when we know that we got something, you know, like that in the mail, we definitely keep our eyes out so that it's not sitting in the mailbox or whatever, you know. And same thing with the outgoing. He hates when I put shit out first thing in the morning with the flag up, but our mailman comes fairly early. Sometimes they're here at 9 o'clock. Sometimes it's like 10:30. Sometimes, if it's not our regular route person, they're later in the afternoon. We will be giving some of it back to the community if we ever make 500 subs. Yeah, see, we're not like the people that are like, hey, I'm at 300, bring me to freaking 1,000 and we'll give this coin. You know what I mean? Like, we want our peeps to stick, and we want our peoples to be here because they like us. I'm not saying, hey, loyalty, and you don't get shit from us, because yeah, we definitely give. We don't give a lot. We don't have a lot, but we do share what we have. And I keep telling my husband we got to start doing premieres, because premieres are when you're there with your peeps watching what you put up. But he doesn't think any of our videos qualifies good enough to be a premiere. Mark Thomas is in the house. And I said, dude, it doesn't even matter if we just find, safety pins and I mean, Yes, you definitely want something good to be on there. But look at all the gold and silver that we found at the beach. Have we ever done like a fucking premiere for any of those? No. Yes, the numbers are climbing. It took us a long time to get out of the 250 sub mark, or I should say from 230 to almost, I want to say, huh, babe? From 230 to at least 315 for it to stick. And trust me, we know, we feel so bad with the people that are out there right now saying, I go to bed, or the last, I sign off of YouTube and my number is here. And I come back in the morning or 3 hours later, and where the hell did they go? Yeah, we have had that. We have had so many of our good friends do shout outs on their live streams and whatever, or they'll, do like a rage. Um, and what was the most we got? We knew something was wrong. We knew something. I think we got 15 subs, like one. So we knew something, something was going on, whether it was AAP or somebody else that had a raid, and hey, let's go over to Team Clean Bakes, whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to 425 giveaway. I don't think we'll make it to there. What are we at, 409? you know. And again, like I actually took our sub count off the front because I don't want people judging us by a fucking number, okay? Either you come here and you have a good time, or you enjoy our videos, or lately hubby has been gearing more towards shorts, because that seems like everybody is like, hey man, I don't want to watch anything more than 2 fucking minutes, and even that's not a short, you know what I mean? It's like, what, 60 seconds, 30 seconds or less. Okay, ready? Whip out the carrot, beep beep beep, dig it, scoop it, show it, bye. You know what I mean? Like, and you get like 1,000 or more fucking views. Wow, Mark, that's awesome. You're showing 412. Nice. So we've gained a couple more. Hubby goes back and forth. Like, he does whatever he's gonna do at work, and then when he gets a minute or two or has a cigarette outside, then he goes back on and he watches people's whatever they just posted that morning or the night before, and he leaves comments. And again, people, we appreciate you replying to our comments, but I must say, that he has been, me, I am the emoji queen, which he's starting to use emojis too, but usually he ends whatever by saying, keep swinging. And I feel bad, but he says it doesn't bother him, so okay, whatever, as long as they're acknowledging that he's made a comment. But a lot of you people do say pick and bean, you know what I mean? Which I appreciate that. But there are a few, hey Bean, thanks a lot, Bean, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm sorry. Hello, what are you doing? Sounds like you're bee licking. Oh, so poor little baby. Like I said, going back to the old nip and tuck of the little pee-pee. Just be cool, metal detecting. Thanks for joining. Because they were like, oh, well, it doesn't have to happen while he's in the hospital. You can always come back and do it as, an outpatient. Who wants to do that? Like, okay, this poor guy has been through so much stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I clipped this cord. It's been on a clip. Frito-Lay. And then they gave it to me like a week ago. He's got an innie, not an outie. You know, it might have a little ridge to it, but he's got he's got an innie. um, and of anything, I definitely want his little schmeckle to be taken care of while he's still getting a little bit of juice, which that's been going really well too. They've been weaning him. I want to say daily. I think it's. I think what they do is. I think like when he has a bottle or whatever, it's in one bottle, or sometimes they just stick it in, squeeze it in his mouth with his binky, and they put it on the side, and he sucks that shit down. He don't like that, let me tell you. The flavor, but if we tasted like Kool-Aid, people would be drinking it. So yeah, it's like they'll do it like when he's due to feed, and then not for the next one, and he feeds every like 2 to 3 hours. You know what I mean? So he's not constantly on a cloud. But he knows when Mem's there, I can tell you that much. Gypsy Jules on Freddie Dodge's Min Rescue. Good morning, Bud Files. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. So yeah, I'm like so tickled pink that not that he has to go, like he's probably screaming his fucking little nuts off right now. And I don't know how you could screw up on a pencil, you know what I mean? Because that little boy's tip isn't freaking all that big. But that's again why I said it kind of looked like not so much a gourd, because he definitely had thickness below it, but it came up to like this fucking little tip, like a gourd, like a freaking eggplant. But like, get rid of that shit so the kid has a fucking chance. He's gonna be a chode. It's gonna be freaking thick and short. Who knows? I don't think so. As long as, like I said, as long as they remove the hoodie. I don't want to have to. It sucks when you try to get the kid's hand to come through the sleeve. You're reaching down, you're trying to pull it out by the fingers. I don't need to do that with this shit, with this junk. I just want to be able to like open his stuff, get rid of whatever is there, and clean him up, wipe him up, dry him up, powder him, put it back on. I did get my first freaking. I didn't get sprayed, thank goodness, but I forgot about that. But it's not really like it's cold up there. I sweat my ass off in the NICU. It is so fucking warm. I'm like, but yeah, I was changing him, and he piddled, and he landed on his onesie, so I had to change his onesie too. Team Lynch, good morning, Tim and Kathy. See, them too. They circumcised their name too. They whittled a little bit off of the beach metal detectorists. I think we kind of followed suit. Didn't mean to copy you guys again. But yeah, we've had people be like, holy crap, yeah, your mouthful. That's a lot to write. So to make it be easier, hey, Team Clambake works for us. If you don't realize that we're on the East Coast, you will eventually. And obviously, we enjoy being outside. So that's the whole thing about the outdoor adventurers, because we don't just metal detect. We fish. We do cruises. We camp. So that's another thing. You know what I mean? Because everybody, like I said, everybody watches all kind of weird goddamn shit now. So watch me pull a tick out of my cleave. There are some sickos out there. They will watch whatever. They will watch me give my husband a pedicure. Not that I'm saying that's what I do, because he would be like, I don't think so. Watch me whittle my foot like Irish Spring soap. Yeah. But I can't wait till we get Kaden home here. Um, my daughter's a little perplexed because I was there visiting when the nurse came in and said, the only one who's ever been able to see Caden is his mother, his father with his mother, because she had the bracelet, and then I had the bracelet, which I was going to bring Shan with me. La la la. No, Chantel could only go up there if she was with Katie. But that never happened when she was in the hospital. And the only time she did go up there is when baby daddy showed up. Blah, 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 blah. So, poor kid has been waiting since the 25th, or I should say the 26th, because she got to hold them on the 25th, to be able to hold her nephew, and I was going to say godson, because 10 to 1, if that does happen, she will most likely be the godmother. Shortening the name also helps us not be so pigeonholed on beach detecting, although that is primary going to. Right. That's why we went with outdoor adventurers. Yeah. And the funny thing was, one of the people that hubby won from, he was in there, and the dude was like, "Oh, hey, la la la," said our name, yada yada. Somebody must have sent you over here. Like, hello, asshole, we just won 3 giveaways for my husband, sitting there watching your stream for probably 3 hours to be able to be in on, getting an ounce or a half ounce of silver stuff that was being given away, stuff like that. We hunt giant beavers. Yeah, they're back. We thought maybe, my brother-in-law thought maybe it was like some runoff, la la la, that was making its way through the wetland area and landing in the pond and stopping up some of the culvert where the water comes through. No. Hubby said, yeah, it was definitely the beeves. So my brother-in-law went back up there and was trying to pull stuff out of the culvert, and he came out and he said, yeah, you're right, Pick, it's definitely the beavers, because again, the stuff is woven, and packed. It's not just free flowed and stuck there. No, these things worked it. You know what I mean? Yeah, prospecting. Honey's been watching a lot of that too. He purchased a first timer, a new prospector, somebody that's just looking into, kind of like what you would do with your metal detector, because you don't know if you're going to like the hobby, yada, yada, yada. You're not going to cut off your arm to get the best. So right now, I'm not saying, we're using a Frisbee and a fucking sieve, but he ordered a kit, and again, we got to bring that, all our shit's in the car. So it's like, we got to, my dining room has been taken over by our hobbies and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it went from fishing poles to kayak paddles and life vests and a freaking 5-gallon bucket with the magnet in it, and gloves and a rag so you can wipe up, backpack, my camera that I used to use. Now we both have the strap on up here, guys. The body camera, GoPro harness, which we don't have a GoPro, we use our phones. So we have the phone that fits in the clampy thing, yada yada yada. So that way there, because before I used to use this everywhere we went was always around my neck, and I was the camera person while my husband metal detected. And now we both do it because I have a machine too. Because I was kind of like, yeah, hey, if I'm walking up and down these freaking hills, I want to be able to find stuff too. But his machine, sorry, I can't get my thing on the hook. And okay, stand up. I don't want to make it fall because I've had camera for about 5 years and I want to still have it for a while. Okay, hold on. Oh, did I? Oh, somebody said hit B, so maybe they're just commenting on them. Okay, just want to make sure no one came in and I missed them. What did I just read? Where did it go? When do you start on nursery? Are you talking for the baby? Deej? Our back bedroom. Yeah, let me unplug my laptop. Come on, I'm going to take you guys for a ride. Or for a walk. Back. The reason I'm saying back like he's a lion is because he likes to pee. So anyways, this is the back bedroom nursery area. I don't know if you can see, but queen size bed. This is one of those baby things that you can put on your table or the floor. He's got a bassinet, and this thing is like a vibrator. So it kind of like gives it that being in the car motion. So yeah, he's got his bassinet. Then I turned my big bureau right here into a changing table. He's got all these drawers from newborn down through 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 months to 9 months, 9 months. And then I got a box of shit over here for anybody, for bigger ones. This is I painted this for my daughter. I don't know if you can see the shooting star, the gold shooting star. That Caden, the person is pregnant standing in front of the moon. So yeah, that was for my daughter. Then I got him some monkeys and a little ducky that's wearing his first baby hat. Some more bunting stuff, blah, blah, blah. Little rattles and stuff you put on his feet. A monitor that I haven't figured out how to work yet. I don't know if it's compatible with my phone or not. These are things, that I got off of the marketplace on Facebook. I got his infant car seat. Like I said, we got a swing. We got a pack and play here. This is a mat that goes underneath those. Oh, put my finger over the camera. Those be on the floor things, you know what I mean? And like a mobile, but not. They play with them. So that goes for that. Okay, back up. I'm coming out. Back up. So that would be the nursery. Oh, plus the bonus being we got one door here to the bedroom. But then right here, before you go into the rest of the house, we have this door. So it'll be 2 doors. So if the baby happens to be, I'm sorry if I'm making anybody be, it'll, when he's fussy, and I say when because babies are, regardless. The other bedroom is in the front of the house. So we have 2 doors to separate noise. You know what I mean? It's got the Canadian glider there. So I have the rocking chair. The baby has the swing. It's got the bassinet with like this vibration thing. I might take it off there and put it on my lap bone. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Everybody. No, just kidding. And then I also, in the back room, in the workshop, I have a grow with me crib. So it goes from, it looks like a big ass headboard, but that would be the back part of the crib. And the front part of the crib has the slats like you're in jail. And then the side of it has the smaller slat. And then it goes from being the crib like that to a youth bed to a full size bed. And you use that back part of the crib as the headboard. So all we have to do really is pick up one of those, the framework that you would put your box spring and mattress on when you get a bigger mattress. Yep. I also got a toddler car seat. So when he grows, and it's going to be a couple of years, when he grows out of that, then we'll have the next phase. So when he grows out of the bassinet, we have the crib. When he grows out of the infant car seat, we have the toddler. We have a compact stroller, so that'll fit in the car, in my mother's car or our car. And I saw the cutest thing that I want to get him. My mother let me borrow her canvas collapsible wagon. I didn't know she was letting us borrow it. She said, "Oh, hey, I get the wagon for the baby." So I was like, I thought she got us one. A, wrong. B, she was like, "Oh, so and so gave it back to me. They used it to when they move." Okay, she's in an elderly apartment building. Blah blah blah. So she's like, we go to do groceries and stuff, and she's like, "I want to buy the baby something." And I go, "Hello, you don't have to buy the baby anything, especially where you just gave us the wagon." She was like, "I didn't give you that. That was just loan." She was said, "Okay." So we got it home. I got it out of the car. I put a bungee cord around it to keep it really compacted, kind of like that pack and play. And I brought it back to her yesterday. I said, "Thank you so much, but I mean, we don't even have him home yet. He doesn't need he doesn't need to be in a wagon. And when he does, when he will, I love you and everything, but I'm all set with, God forbid he pukes or shits or something on it, and it has a stain. I love her and everything, but I will get my own, which let me see if I could show you this. See if I still have it on my phone. It's a radio flyer. It's red, but it's canvas and it's collapsible and it's got the little roofie on it. Not a roofie, it's got a roof. I might have gotten rid of it, shit. Because I'm always, this might be the one I kept though. Come on. Yes. Okay. See the wagon? It's a radio flyer. Now see the front of it right in here. Whatever. My finger didn't even show. So it's got the removable roof. And one of the sides of that wagon has zippers. So you zip it down and you push the fabric in it and it becomes a bench for the child to sit on with. You know what I mean? So if you go to the lake or the beach, you can bring your stuff with the child all in one thingy. You can put up your little dome tent or whatever you have. The kids get his own canopy. You can even drape, I would, put like bungee cord going around the top of it or whatever, so that you could have a sunblocker shade going around it. So if the baby falls asleep, and the sun goes at a different angle, which it always does. Everybody thinks because you have a canopy with a roof that you're going to have shade. No, it doesn't work like that. Wherever the sun is going to throw the fucking shade shadow over there. So sometimes it's not directly underneath, but if you allow a little curtain area, that would afford the blockage from the sun. I had 2 kids. It's like riding a bike, you might be a little wobbly getting back on it and shit, but you might look a little funny. But I retained, all that stuff. And plus, nobody is born a mother or a father. It's learned. I don't want to say through trial and error, but sometimes, my daughter, I tried breastfeeding. That didn't work. She always seemed to want to feed, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know she was, it felt to me like she was eating. And the visiting nurse, I think she just likes to suckle. Yeah, onto the bottle. Onto the bottle. Not just that, and I don't mean to, again, have people go, oh my God, but if anybody's ever breastfed, then you know what I'm talking about. And I kind of felt weird that it made my belly, when I nursed, feel kind of like tingly, kind of, like you shouldn't be feeling like that, okay? I shouldn't be having like a stimulating experience from my child nursing. You know what I mean? So it was like, no, apparently this isn't for me. But now I know why I'm always smacking somebody's hand away, like, because I like have hypersensitivity type deal. So yeah, my husband's always being smacked away. Leave him alone. For real. I don't, well, not so much now, but because I got 80% of them freaking. Good morning. I'm sorry, I'm just catching it now. Oh, went away. Dragon classy diamond art. Ooh, that's like a big thing too lately. I notice a lot of people are doing the diamond art where you have like this little stylus and it picks up like your little stone and you put it color coded, like color by paint by numbers, stuff like that, but with these beautiful crystal looking. I don't know if it's really, I mean, I know it ain't diamonds. Oh, that means you're a moderator, Joanna. A blue wrench. Anybody in the chat, which is, I want to say just about everybody that has a blue wrench has power. Because sometimes, sometimes I'm like, and there could be somebody and they're going, hey, hot girl for sale, come in, that's when you guys have the authority to hit those little 3 dots or whatever, and it'll say block the person or even boot them, put them in timeout. No, I don't want any ass face that comes here trying to peddle their wares being in timeout. Get the F out, okay? We are here for group therapy, not to, happy endings, okay? Happy endings when my stream ends and I do my outro. Fucking later. Now you can kick out the bad peeps. What's up? You guys gonna go paint the yard? Yes? See, that's another thing about being right here. Less steps to have to let these in and out. Hang on. Wait, I'll show you what I was talking about. This being the studio, right? So let me turn it around. Studio. We're gonna go let the mutts out. Here's the crib I was talking about. See the headboard? The front rails and the side rails are in front of that against the mattress. I have the cardboard there because Milo likes to piss on everything. Here's the string with the knot that I said was my welfare lock, but it works. Go. And then I have the little tyke swing for outside because he has one inside. This is our compact carriage. And then over here is the toddler car seat I was talking about. La, la, la. We are good. We have everything the kid will need for transportation, whether it be in a car, on the sidewalk, at the beach, well, when I get that wagon, I really, really want that radio flyer wagon with the canopy. So, honey, before they're gone and they don't make them anymore. But I really think that that's the cutest thing. Oh, you know what is another thing that is so cool, babe? Remember when we go metal detecting like a year ago? Remember when we found all those softballs and baseballs, and then we found the glove, and then we found the second glove, and then we found that little mini bat? We don't have to donate them anymore. We hang on to those things. We got a little boy coming. So we already got 2 gloves, balls, and a little tiny pee-wee bat. It's aluminum. It'll take somebody's kneecap out. And it's so funny. It's like I walk by things and like they have the plastic bowling or the little golf stuff, and I'm like, I don't have to get that shit now. I just want to get the kid home where he can get love-ins, but he is getting love-ins, and I really mean that. Like I said, all the nurses or in the NICU definitely get a round of applause from me because they're awesome. They're awesome. And like I said, he's getting all the care there. And I would rather him, get all that yuck out of his system. But not just that, but like I said, the baby is going to cry. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I mean? There are going to be times that we're going to be stressed out and la la la. Slutting heads up, babe. But we got, that's when you put the kid in the bassinet or you put the kid in the swing, make sure he's tight, clipped in or whatever. And you take 5 minutes to yourself, go outside, breathe, whatever. And then you go back to him when you diffuse that, oh my God, I'm going to snap a chicken or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, put the baby down. We don't want shaken baby syndrome. No doing this, no. Walk away from the infant. And, buddy! Sorry, I can hear him. He's barking at the freaking chipmunks. Look up other channels without having to punch it in. Oh, yes, that's another thing about with the blue wrench. When you highlight somebody's name, their channel thing, the URL will come up. So you can just click on, I think, or it'll say go to channel or something like that. Bing, and you're right there. So you can check out anybody's. Oh, okay. We're still talking about that. So, yeah, let's see. Today is Friday. Monday we get court. So I'm hoping, because they don't normally, I don't think, I could be wrong. Usually when they look for like the circumcision and la 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 la, it's almost like they're approaching the time where the baby will be released. And like I said, I think they said that once they wean him, they want him to do at least 24 hours to 48 hours without, to see how he is, how he's self-comforting, how long it takes him, blah, blah, blah. So, I forgot to plug my cord back in. Just don't want it to lose power. But we also know people that have grandchildren, have not more experience, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, people that we can talk to. My sister has, let's see, she's got 6 of them living in her house. There's 10 people living in their house. But again, that's what families do. You know what I mean? That's what families are for. But it's been 9 years, so, the one with 4 kids needs to kind of mosey, I think. because it's just sometimes can be very stressful. Oh, my brother-in-law said it's very loud. Loud. You know what I mean? When you have 6 children that are 14, 12, 9, 4, and 2 2-year-olds. So I'm like, oh, cringing at the same time when they're talking about their horror stories and all that shit. Like, shh. But we only have one coming. We're not gonna have 7 kids in the house. So we have one little boy that I really think is my husband is going to melt when he meets him. Which that's another thing I started to say because my daughter Chantel was kind of upset that she hasn't been able to go up and see Caden since his date of birth. And when I was visiting yesterday, a nurse came in and she said, "Oh, I wanted to let you know that we are looking into your husband being able to visit the NICU with you, not alone. He has to be with you. But again, preparing for coming home, they want him to be able to go up there and hold Caden, feed him, bond with him, just him being on his chest, you know what I mean? Him holding him, each other, feeling each other's heartbeat and stuff like that, learning how to change a diaper because they want to make sure he knows how to do that. They want to make sure he can care for Caden too. On the time that I might be napping or whatever, if the baby wakes up, they want him to know how to change a diaper, how to make a bottle, how to bathe the baby without him blowing fucking bubbles. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. So that's good. So they said, yes, he's been approved and he can come with. He's been on call this week, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe today we can go up there after work. I didn't say you didn't know shit, babe. Okay, it's called a refresher. Hello, at least you won't have all the wires. Well, you will while he's there, but when I mean all the wires, he's got it looks like a band-aid with a laser, and that's does his vitals on the screen, which actually the one on his foot is his oxygen level, which I don't understand how they get it from the bottom of the foot, but yeah, that wraps around him. And then they got like this little neoprene cuff that wraps around that to hold it in place. And then he's got, these wires snaking down. Then he's got something with a band-aid to hold it, you know what I mean? So yeah, obviously they need to see his heart rate, his respiration, stuff like that. Oh, I thought you said, I thought you were being sarcastic. Yeah, because I don't have any, like you have a niece and nephew, but again, they're in their fucking 30s. And again, I don't know if you've ever changed them. Just because you have a niece and nephew doesn't mean that you freaking ever changed their diaper. Thank you for coming, Tim. Tell Kathy we all said hi. Have a great weekend. And hope you score big on your next time out. I think so too, Mama. I think so too. I know he said he can't wait to have him on the beach, metal detecting. But when Pick was a baby, his parents brought him to the beach and stuck him in a hamper. What the fuck is that? Hello, that ain't a pack and play, okay? Like, so now your kid's just standing up. So yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I want to put the car seat in the car, but I'm like, when you curse yourself, you do something beforehand. Kind of like me thinking my mother gave me the fucking wagon. No. So, like, if I put the car seat in the car, she's going to be like, I want my car back. But the saving grace is because we're going in the fall. And that's pretty much when she gave it up last year because it gets darker quicker. And then it's followed by winter, and she doesn't like that. So, knock on wood, I think I should be good there. Oh, that was another reason why she said she wanted her wagon. Get this. That's what I use when I bring my stuff to the beach, when I go to the beach. Yeah, I do not think you are going to be driving 45 miles and 45 minutes one way to the seacoast on a whim. Those days are. I don't want to tell her she can't drive her car, but she's 81 years old, okay? And she's stepping through the doorway of dementia or Alzheimer's and she's forgetting shit. Like we just told her about, like, she has apartment insurance that she didn't pay, so I just wrote a double check just to hopefully make sure I do. And I go, hello, remember when we were here a week ago and we showed you your big envelopes where we put them? One says car insurance and the other one says home insurance. It does. Okay, so this is, like, a week ago. I always hated that when you see kids freaking pulling around this overstuffed diaper because it absorbs so much liquid and then it bursts and it looks like I don't know, jellyfish have babies like that, but the gel just like spills over. I just realized in the last 2 weeks that diapers now have Velcro tabs. Like the newborn diapers, they're not like plastic. They're like a cloth. They're like a remember those big sandy towels we used to have that they said you could hang it over a door and hang from it. They had like little stripes in them or whatever. They're kind of like that. They're cloth, and then they get where the plastic where the adhesive tab tape used to be when my kids were little. It's like the teeniest, tiniest Velcro, and the diaper is like a brushed cotton. So, whoosh, and then if you fuck up, you can just pull it off and readjust and smack it back on again. It's not like stuck there like the regular adhesive is. Bye, Tim. So yeah, that was cool. And then like my daughter got a like we already have some diapers, but my daughter went out and bought him a huge case of freaking diapers, and they said something at the hospital yesterday because he does the Dr. Brown's, which has almost like it's wider at the top and it goes down like a straw, so it's like anti-colic and gas and blah blah blah, spit up stuff like that. But they were saying something about the nipple yesterday, and they might try it with a one. Well, what are you using? Because the fuck, he's a newborn, so I hope you're not giving him the freaking nipple that you can get cereal through. But my daughter and her friend each got a pack of the Doc Browns because that's what I said that the hospital said Caden preferred. And I'm pretty sure that they both came with the one nipple. But I'm just gonna, it's like right around the corner, but I need to use the ladies' room and I will be all right back. Sorry, just want to check something. Hi. Good thing I checked. I just let the boys in. I'm like, I know I let them out, but I don't remember. Where is everyone? What do you mean? Did I lose them? I don't know. It's showing 6 on the screen. I know we had 11 at one point. Not a problem. It's Friday. People come and go. Hey, buddy. I left for 2 seconds to check a message and she's gone. I just went pee. I'm sorry. Like I said, I am not the person that is going to be, hey, you come to my stream, you got to stay here. You know what I mean? Like, that's not me. That's not him. We're not like that. We appreciate anybody that stops in and says hello, spend some time. We understand. Other people could be having a stream or even put up a video since my stream started. So you lost me. I told you I had to go pee and I was coming right back. No, I know. I'm sorry. See, you stepped away from the computer and I didn't realize myself, but I said, hey guys, it's right around the corner and I can't hold it anymore, so I gotta go bathrooms. And then I was just about to sit down and then I said, I don't think I let the dogs back in yet. Red light, green light, right? Or Mother May I. That's even better. Remember that one? Mother May I. No, you may not. Yeah, it used to be Mother, may I take a step forward? No, you may not, but you can take 3 frog jumps. Oh my god. So I've been sending Chantel like videos every day of him awake, him sleeping, the sound of him breathing. He was all yesterday in his little bed. I'm like, I'm right here. Oh, that's another thing. Like his hands are always like they're always around your face. They're up like this all the time. And yesterday I put him in the bed and I pull his receiving blanket up because I seen one of the nurses do that. Just to not to like smother the kid, but if you pull it up just enough, it almost it's right here, so it kind of like holds his. It doesn't hold like that, but it kind of like makes so when he sucks and it goes, it doesn't fall all the way out. But yeah, he spit his pacifier out and couldn't figure out where it was, so I gave it back to him, and then I said, Meme's here, and I was rubbing his chest, and his little hand was there, so I put my finger in, and he grabbed right a hold of it, so... And he definitely knows when I'm there and I'm talking to him. He's so freaking cute. He's so smooshy. My little smooshy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, all our neighbors are going to be like, what in the hell? They're going to probably think we adopted something. Ow, my neck. Well, you figure lately I've been like getting all the stuff from Chantel through Amazon, and then we did get my egg chair, but that was for camping, and then he got his lawnmower, but that's because I'm sick and tired of having. We got 3 lawnmowers behind the shed, and none of them work. And I'm all set for going out there with a plug-in weed whacker. So we got a lawnmower, and he finally got the grass cut last week, so my neighbors are probably like, it's about friggin' time. Then I gotta take the snips to the front of the bushes. I kind of like to. They're rhododendrons, but we got shit. Those Zulu freaking vine or whatever the fuck it's called growing through them. We got the birds go by and drop shit. So now we got like one, if not two, maple, the beginnings of maple saplings. Those need to be cut out. On the side of the rhododendrons, I have a lilac bush that's not being touched. And then around my stairs, I got this plant that I can't stand, so I'll be cutting that thing back again, which is also where the rabbits seem to go under the house. So definitely need to cut that back so we can. Our grass was so freaking high that you could see that, when you're going down the highway or whatever, and you can tell where the animals have been laying. Oh, look, the deer are all laying here, or the cattle were all laying here, because, it's like crop circles, but not. It's mushed, compressed stuff. Yeah, that's how our grass was. I'm like, oh my God, how many rabbits are hanging out on our lawn? Like I said, the mailman, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I'm like, why the hell does the mailman get his phone? He pulls up to our mailbox, and I see him like this towards like my front door area. So I get closer to the sliding screen. Like, I was just about to say, can I help you? And because I got closer to the sliding screen, and you would step down on the enclosed porch and open the door, just 3 steps. There was a fucking rabbit sitting on the bottom step. So that's what the mailman was taking a picture of. Rodents. They are like all over the place. We go to the beach, we see the rabbits everywhere at the beach. So, yeah, we got rabbits here, beavers there. I think it's time to sharpen the machete. Or get them BB gun pistols at the ready. This was good at the beginning, but I gotta reheat it because the taco meat kind of coagulated. What? Tina FMLA approved. What does that mean? Pick comes home and asks, what's for dinner? Bean says, rabbit stew. I've never had it. But like I said before, if we ever lived off the grid, I think the 2 main things that I would have on our property would be chickens for 2 reasons. A, the eggs, and B, the protein. And C, the feathers. And rabbits, because both of them multiply very quickly. Rabbits are another form of protein, as well as their fur. I mean, yeah, you're gonna, you need quite a few of them to make boots or hats, whatever, but they're rapid. You know what I mean? Rapid freaking. It's like going to the meat section. We'll take them and you don't name them. If you do, you name them snack and nibbles, fucking stew, pot roast, fricassee, roast, possum stew. Oh, you got the Family Leave Act approval, babe? Wait a minute. Number 1, you flipped me out because you fucking called me Tina. In caps, Tina. I'm like, okay, I'm reading Fuck My Life. What? FMLA approved. I'm like, what does that mean? Oh my God. He asked for the first 2 weeks that Caden comes home off underneath, not long term, short term anymore. It's called the Family Leave Act. And he was 1 to 2 weeks. Is it paid? Because remember, I said we really can't. Gets my attention. So does whatever. Nice. That's awesome, babe. Woot, woot, woot. Congratulations. Even better. See, he wasn't sure if he would be, if it was going to be approved, and whether or not it was approved, if it was going to be covered, paid for. We can't afford, to not get paid for 2 weeks. But if it's covered, then cool. Yes, I know you said you were going to use your sick time or your vacation time, but the whole thing is, if you got the Family Leave Act approved, then it should be covered. You don't say you get that and then they don't pay you for it. You know what I mean? Like, that's like maternity, not like maternity leave. It's Family Medical Leave Act, because you are here providing assistance for myself and your grandchild. Because you were only going to take 1 week off. That way there you knew it would be paid. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's great if they're going to pay you. That's awesome. I think so too, Joe. They want you to use all of your time first. Really, Mama? Yeah, so that's something to look at, babe. Like I said, you don't want to go without. And I know you said you were planning on, taking that first week, anyways. Which even that is great. You know what I mean? You will have plenty of time to be bonding with that little boy. Awesome. That's awesome, babe. I'm glad. That's awesome. And like I said, I really have, well, because they told me it was midweek yesterday when I was talking to them, and they said, blah, blah, could possibly be another week, because I was kind of hoping that he would be released from the hospital by his due date, which would have been today. The 9th was her due date. He was born the 25th. So what's that, 14 or 15 days, something like that. So it's been 2 weeks. And then, like I said, I know that they're weaning him. He's not all the way weaned. So this week coming up probably would be, who knows? He might even be gone by Wednesday. I don't know. But like I said, he's in the bestest place right now. And we want him to come home, but we want him to be good to go. You know what I mean? Like, his withdrawals, he won't be like, la la la, which he hasn't been. I haven't seen him do that unless you scare him. Like, I coughed in the rocking chair and he was in his little bed thinking, dude, I was up texting to my daughter and I was like, whoops, just scared the baby. I just coughed. She's like, he'll get used to that. And and he was looking around like somebody was out in the hallway. I'm like, what is it with people? It sounds like they're moving furniture, like literally, which they might be. They're empty. You know what I mean? If the kids have gone or whatever, la la la, they might be moving the stuff around so that they could wash the floors or whatever. But you're supposed to be quiet in the NICU, okay? And I'm sitting there and and the baby's like, what in the fuck is that? But I also think um, that before Bibbles comes home, that Joe from DCYF, I think, is going to pay us a visit here. Kind of like I just did with you guys in the back bedroom and la la la, but a walk through, probably sit and talk. I don't know. Um, and I really I hope I hope it everything goes our way. I really don't like my daughter keeps telling me, "You got this, mom." Like I was at the hospital yesterday from like quarter past 10 to quarter to 2. I probably would have been gone before that, except that the nurse said that I could order lunch, and stupid me, I took her up on it. And I ordered a chicken salad and cream and broccoli soup, and the lady on the phone was like, "All right, it'll be a half an hour to 45 minutes," and that was like at 12:30. I'm like, oh my god, they should have just said, "Okay, thank you," and not done it and just left, Well, left. And again, I don't mean to say like blah blah blah, but um, I usually do like 2 to 3 hours when I visit him, just because, again, I want him to hear me, whether I'm sitting there breathing or standing above him taking a picture. I like stand too, so I can see if he either notices the shadow. I mean, he should be seeing shit now. You know what I mean? He's 2 weeks old, so um, there's sometimes that he looks on the wall, on the opposite side of his thing where there ain't nothing. Well, again, he's got the big picture window behind him, so anything that might make a reflection or shadow is something that would go, across his wall or something like that. I've been honest from the get. I've not lied about anything. That shit's put away. And again, right. That's the whole reason why I'm trying to get us. We're gonna do everything in the in between room. You know what I mean? In the studio, the door to the hallway to the house can be closed. I have incense here, fan to suck out and right out into the yard. You know what I mean? And baby has no need to come this way unless we go out into the yard, and it's not like the room's gonna be clam baked. You know what I mean? Like, we know I've raised two daughters. I've smoked for a long, long time. I never did it around my kids. I always went to my room. My children knew you did not walk in my bedroom without knocking. Um, but usually, like, if I came home from work or whatever, I would always set my kids up downstairs watching cartoons, a Disney flick, whatever. They had either their, snack or something. And then I would remove myself to my room. If they called me or whatever, yes, did I leave my room and attend them? Fucking right I did. But I mean, sometimes I went to my room just to sit on my bed just for peace of mind, you know what I mean? Because you don't get it when you're a mom, you know what I mean? Like, you're in there trying to take a dump and they're freaking, me, I want to come in, like, can you not wait a minute? They're sending you fucking notes under the door. They're funny. Yeah, she said, Mom, like I said, they know me from, and I'm wear a mask, okay? So I hit that little ding dong, and they have the little, ring camera, whatever you want to call it, and usually they ask who it is, and you say your name and who you're there for, and they must just go, okay, Cadence, ma'am, so, which is awesome. And it's so funny because, like, there's at least three of them. They're like, "Oh, so how was your time away? Was the weather nice?" And yada yada. So because I told them would be. Actually, I went and visited them on Friday, and one of them came in the room and said, "What are you doing here? I heard that you were going away this week." And I said, "Yeah, when my husband gets out of work." So I'm here visiting the baby before. So, you know what I mean? Trying to get my fill of him before we go away. And I don't see him for 2 days because we came home Monday morning. Came home, made us breakfast because we left. We packed up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. It was downpouring. Came home about 9:30 ish. Unpacked the car, the dogs, la la la, did our thing, la 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 la. Made breakfast, took a shower, smoked, and then headed out and was at the hospital visiting the babe. So I was home for an hour, I think. Oh, I know you were. I know you were teasing me, Mama. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's why I said, "Oh yeah, no, I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row." And the funny thing is, hopefully he doesn't. They have no right to fucking open any draws. You know what I mean? I don't have a warrant. Yeah, you want to come in and make sure that my house is okay so that an infant child is not going to get hurt. You know what I mean? We got lights, we got heat, we got AC, we got formula and diapers and place for him to sleep, not being in a drawer or a cardboard box. My dog ain't going to be eating them. But like I said, I told them that from the get. Well, what if you were to ask my daughter when she was in the hospital, which she wasn't coherent, and probably you wouldn't know what the hell she said anyways, because most of her time it was mumbled or it was mumbled with a fucking attitude. You know what I mean? So they were all like, I think she said, "Oh, you want to." This is was the cool part. This was like I even blew myself away. Somebody came in for like to take information of like the mother, you know what I mean? Mother and the baby. So when they do the birth certificate and all that shit, whatever, or even hospital stuff. So anywho, she's trying to get information from my freaking kid, which wasn't working. So gave her, pertinent information and all this shit. She's like, "You wouldn't happen to know what her social security number is?" And I said, "Well, what's one thing? Those are two numbers I never memorized because I didn't want to know that. You know what I mean? Because that's none of my business. I carried them around till they were old enough for me to hand them to them, but I never memorized their social security numbers." So I said, "Well, for shits and giggles, let me just look under, in my wallet underneath my pertinent information that I do keep with me." And dude, not only did I have my social security number with me, card, I had Katie's. She's 34 or 33. I still had her friggin' social security card in my fucking wallet. Okay. Did I have her medical cards? No. They're probably in my top drawer or something like that. But they're old. You can tell, and worn, that manila sleeve that they give you that's a little smaller than this. It has all the dates and whatever of any inoculations they've ever had. Yeah. No box, count me out. I don't know what that means, but I don't have any ducks and they aren't in a row. I have squirrels and they are running everywhere. Yeah, we do too. We have squirrels outside, we have chippies, we have bunnies. Occasionally, a mouse. Whether we hear the trap go off or they actually come walking right. We have two little dogs. We usually have three dogs. We've had mice walk right from the kitchen into our living room and just kind of like look up at all of us like, "Are you shitting me? Honey, what did you whack them with? The remote control?" I seen one in the workshop about a month ago. They're so kind of cute, you know what I mean? Like these are like this one was like a little field mice with the rounded ears, the bigger rounded ears. And as cute as they are, fuck you. Okay. So, anyways, I have like these rocks in a bag for like painting rocks or whatever. And so I just was like, oh, like freeze frame, but slowly I grabbed the canvas bag. It's got to be at least 20 pounds filled with beach rocks. And I kind of went wham, wham twice. All gone, mouse. I'd rather than be in the trap and done and over with because I really feel bad about those sticky pads because, you know, then I get one thing off and they're using so much. Like this one's like fucking, it's like sadistic Twister, right? So now the hand's stuck on the pad like this and he gets this one off or she, and then they flip over and now they're stuck this way. But yeah, it sucks when you go, oh shit, there's a mouse in the trap and it's like this. So what do? I'm being humane. I put them in a shopping bag from the grocery store and I go, what? Whatever hard surface, whether it's the counter or my what do you call it, island. Yeah, I always whack them out before I throw them out on my porch. We thought about putting Milo on one of those extendable leashes to go after the bunnies because he's a Jack Russell Terrier, and I think that's what they do. But we don't know if, like, the rabbit's going to be like with a switchblade or something like that, or because I've heard some funky ass noises coming from under the house, and I don't want Milo to get jumped by a group of rabbits, you know what I mean, and to be like, remember me, Eddie, when I killed your brother. Anybody remember that phrase? Remember me, Eddie, when I killed your brother. I talked just like this. That used to be Katie's favorite part, actually. It was the end, pretty much towards the end of Roger Rabbit. So, guys, I'm thinking I don't want to push my luck and do a 3-hour stream and be like, blah, 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 because I, running out of shit to talk about. And at the same aspect, we're approaching the second hour. We got about 8 minutes left. And so I'm thinking we're going to call it at the 2-hour mark today, if you guys don't mind. Because I think I have a little P2 that needs his meme yub. So I'm not going to kiss it and make it all better, but I'm going to hold him and tell him I might say yub him and gonna yub him and squeeze him. Yeah. Time for lunch, babe. All righty. Oh, babe, do you want to do that? Or are we going to try to... you know what? Let's come home and eat, and then we'll do an after supper meet and greet with the baby. Okay? If you want to do that. Or do you want to wait until tomorrow morning? We can do that too. They're open 24 hours. So we can show up. I'll go visit him today, and we'll visit him tomorrow morning. How about that? Bright and early. We get up early anyway, so not a problem. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Where it's Friday, who knows what crazies are going to be calling you at lockouts or whatever, and we'll do it first thing tomorrow morning, and we'll probably be able to visit him without you getting a single call first thing in the morning. All right, guys, I'm going to grab my outro if I can find it, and we'll play it for you guys. All right. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, cool. I was trying to type that in the stream. Everybody have a fabulous Friday and an even better weekend. And oh, I'm gonna call it now. I won't be having a live stream Monday because court is for 9:30. So yeah. No live stream Monday, but you never know. Friday I might have a new sidekick with me. But anyways, we will let you know what's going on. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I missed you all so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We'll see you all again soon. Take care, everybody. Peace, love, light, and laughter. As Pat says, Pili Lola. Bye, everybody. Bye, Joanna. Tell Scotty I said hi, even though he's probably watching.